What's up, nerds? Plugged In is back and better than ever. I'm your host, Kevin, along with Sanai and Tyler. Today, we're discussing Rey returning to the Star Wars universe, our thoughts on the new Mario movie, and so much more. Let's roll that intro. So, some big Star Wars news coming up for y'all. There is a new Star Wars series. Is it series or movie?
Movie.
It's movie. Okay, so there's a new Star Wars movie centered around Rey. She'll be making her long-awaited return since her last film in 2019 in Rise of Skywalker. Yup, the last edition of that trilogy. But anyways, what do you guys think about this new movie centered around Rey?
I am excited.
Good.
Beyond belief.
Beyond belief. Sanai, what about you?
I like Rey as a character. I think that she is a very interesting character to follow since it's sort of a very similar, at least I would think, very similar arc to Anakin Skywalker. But I'm not fully into Star Wars like that, so I would be entirely sure. But I am excited to see like what this movie is going to be about.
I mean, she is a Skywalker too. That was revealed in the her most recent film too.
She chose to be a Skywalker.
She chose to be a Skywalker.
She chose.
What do you guys think the plot will be like? I know I'm really looking forward to see if like they'll bring back Finn and stuff too. I know he was a very prominent and important character in Star Wars too, and like without Finn, I feel like Rey would be like all on her own, like trying to navigate all these different stuff by herself. So, Aries, what do you guys think the plot will be like?
I think Finn is going to be in it, but I hope she gets a Padawan and they go on fun adventures.
Fun little quests.
Yeah, fun little quests. Yeah.
Exactly. What's wrong with that? Sanai, what about you?
I'm glad that we're bringing up Finn because I personally believe that at least in Rise of Skywalker, Rey was just doing a bunch of stuff and then Finn was just kind of there. So as much as like I really want them to have more interactions with each other, especially since they had this whole movie together, I would hope that they would have more interactions with each other so it doesn't just feel like Rey is just like completely on her own, just doing everything and this person's just standing there. So other than that, I'm really excited to just see like I really do hope she does get a Padawan. I hope that everything, will come together.
Now, the interesting thing with that was like, I think Rey and Finn had like a romance going on like at some point in the film. Do you think they'll be like married in this movie since it's set like 30 years after the last film, or like they'll just be friends? Like, I know this guy is very like gossipy stuff, but it's just it's curious from the plot.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. I hope there's something there with them.
Yeah.
But it was kind of hinted to in Rise of Skywalker when they were like kind of drowning in the pit. He was like, Rey, and then just down and fell through the bottom of the pit. But so
one final thing though, do you think you guys are gonna watch it though when it comes to theaters?
Yes.
If it comes to theaters.
I will be there.
Perfect.
Probably.
That's great. Moving right along then, Blue Beetle, the trailer for the DC's Blue Beetle just came out recently, and it's set to come out very, very soon this year. August?
I think August.
August, yes. It comes out in August. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's Blue Beetle is being played. Oh, excuse me, guys. Blue Beetle is being played by one of the main stars from Cobra Kai. I forget his name right now.
Xolo Maridueña.
Xolo Maridueña, yes. But that's really cool. But speaking of Xolo, what else do you guys think about the cast?
George Lopez is in it.
He is.
So
he's gonna be so funny.
I'm all game for that. That's kind of gonna make me watch it, and plus Xolo's in it as well. I love him as Miguel in Cobra Kai. So he can't do anything wrong.
He cannot do anything wrong. He's so cool.
I'm excited.
George Lopez is, I feel like, is going to be like that fun dad or fun uncle. I'm not entirely sure based off of the one scene if he's like his dad or his uncle. But I think that'll be really, really cool to figure out. Sanai, what are your thoughts?
I did not know that George Lopez was going to be in it.
Oh, really?
That's just going to be giving.
Did you
me
watch
more.
the trailer at all?
I watched half of the trailer.
He was in like the little bit at the beginning and towards the end too. So.
Yeah. So I mean, as much as I've watched, like I didn't know he was going to be in it, so that's just going to give me more reason to watch it. But I think overall the trailer is a very interesting one. I love the music choice.
Oh, but, yeah. Just Wanna Rock, Lil Uzi Vert. Oh, yeah.
Made my Philly heart very, very happy to see. But I do think that it's very, like, I do like it. I think like the way that they shot it was very well done. The editing was pretty decent, so it gave enough that you know what's going on, but not too much that it spoils anything for you. So
agree.
I do like the way that it all played out.
Yeah, one of the biggest things that was revealed during this trailer was his suit, which was long awaited. Like from all the promotional stuff beforehand, they just revealed like the poster just saying like Blue Beetle comes out this day in the cast. But the suit reveal was really, really incredible. It kind of gave me like Iron Man vibes when he was like testing out the suit. Yeah, you know, the suit for the first time, he's just flying up and then just falling from the sky. Very, very much Iron Man influence. But what are your guys' thoughts though?
It gives me Injustice vibes.
Interesting.
The suit gives me
yeah.
very strong Injustice vibes, and I'm all for it, especially Injustice 2.
Oh, yeah.
I love Blue Beetle in that game. That suit is amazing.
That's so cool. What about you, Sinai?
I do think the suit is very nice. I would really like to know like specific like ways that it's going to be handled in this movie, because we've seen in the past that sometimes like suits for certain characters may be like over upgraded or under upgraded depending on the circumstance.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering like how exactly like the mechanics of the suit are going to like transfer over to this movie.
I agree. It's going to be really, really cool to watch. An interesting thing that just popped into my head, though, I know with Shazam, the first Shazam, and I haven't seen the second Shazam, so I don't know if they did this
Don't.
for...
You're wasting your time.
I'm wasting
You're
my
wasting
time.
your
Okay.
time.
Save your
You're
money.
wasting your time.
Good,
Save
good,
your
good.
money.
Save the money. Good for another movie. But the one thing I was going to say though was in the end of Shazam, there's like the big reveal of like, oh, what are the main DC superheroes? I think it was Superman that came to
In the first one,
in the
yes.
first one that came to Shazam School. Do you think that kind of thing will happen for this one though with Blue Beetle? Like maybe Batman would be there or the Flash or something like that?
I hope.
That would be really cool.
I
though.
would
Yeah.
think
all I
so.
can
That
ask
would be a
for.
nice little like Easter egg to be like, hey, you didn't think they were going to be in there? Well, haha, they're here. So I think that would be interesting to see.
Final thing though, are you guys gonna watch this when it comes out in theaters?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
just for the music choice alone. I'm gonna watch
Just for the music choice alone,
for
not
music
even the
choice.
suit, not even the cast.
Nope.
That's it.
Just
That's
music
perfect
choice.
though. Well, another big thing that came out last week was the Mario movie, the long-awaited Super Mario Bros. Movie that has Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi. I mean, it's just an absolutely stacked cast. Like, and one of the biggest things of them all was Jack Black as Bowser, and he surprised us all with something very, very special. But we'll get to that later on. What are your guys' overall thoughts on the movie, though?
Peaches.
Peaches.
I loved it, honestly.
Everywhere.
Honestly, I gave it a 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
Oh, good.
So
I gave it
I
a,
love that movie.
I actually forget what I gave. I think I gave
love
it a
it.
4.5.
That's
Yeah.
a crime.
I know. It's fine.
That's a
I
5
know.
out of 5 movie.
It is. Yeah, that's so true. What about you,
my
Sinai?
gosh.
Did you watch it all?
I did get the chance to watch it.
Oh.
I did like it. I'm not gonna say like I hated it, because I didn't. Like I took it for what it was. It's just a silly movie, and I enjoyed it for that reason.
It's a kids movie
yeah.
too, which a lot of people.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I was like, oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's a kids movie. That's why I was so sure. I was like, wait, it's done already? It's supposed to be like another hour or 2 hours, but it ended really quick. It was bittersweet. It was a sweet ending there too. I know what a lot of you guys are gonna say, but what was your favorite part?
Do we even need this?
Do we even need to say? It's assumed at this point.
Peaches song, you know.
Song of the year, I have to say. No
Also
other song
possibly
compared.
not for an Oscar.
Exactly.
Eligible
Like-
for an Oscar, actually.
Which
It's
is-
actually eligible.
Which is incredible. And if it wins, like just seeing Jack Black win an Oscar for a song, that's just gonna be so incredible.
Hopefully
Especially
it'll,
for an
like-
animated movie too. Which
Hopefully it redeems us from the last time we made predictions about the Oscars, right? Kyle?
Oh yeah, we lost horrifically to not to one.
Still
Fair
mad
and
about
square.
it.
Fair and
Still
square.
mad about it.
It's exactly.
It's made. But whatever.
Based off of how the movie wrapped up, do you guys think there will be a sequel at all?
Yes.
Ooh, interesting.
Yes.
Probably.
There will be.
I
Yeah.
mean, knowing Mario, like just as a game, like they've always created sequels upon sequels upon sequels to their games.
I agree,
So I think it's only fair that the movies will at least give like maybe 1, possibly 2 sequels to this.
I mean, I don't know if you guys seen this online, but I've seen things about like Wario and Waluigi being like typecasted. Like I've seen like Pedro Pascal, like, oh, you'd be good Wario, and Bill Hader would be a good Waluigi too. Like 2 of the most iconic people on the internet, just taking up. Like, how do you guys feel about. I think mainly because Pedro Pascal's Wario, because
Yeah.
SNL, he did the one little skit, too, which is really cool. I know you said your rating, but Sanai, what did you rate the original Super Mario movie?
I'll have to agree with Tyler and give it a 5 out of 5. I think
5 out of 5.
it was a silly movie. It was hilarious, and for the fact that it was a kids movie and I still enjoyed it, I would give it a 5 out of 5.
I agree. I mean, the only reason I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 is I feel like it could have been like a little bit longer and like incorporated more stuff. But again, I have to realize and understand.
You're like the
it's a
Rotten
kid's movie.
Tomatoes people.
Yeah,
That's-
you're
You're
overly
like the
critical.
It's
Yes.
a kids movie. It's
Kids
a kids
movies
movie.
are like an hour and a
Kids are
half,
only
Kevin.
gonna sit. Kids are only gonna sit
Is
through
it
an hour and a
confirmed-
half.
Is it confirmed that I'm a movie critic now?
Yes.
Am I
No.
a harsh critic?
Yeah.
Am I a
But
harsh
that's
movie
for
critic?
you.
But
It's
for a
confirmed.
sequel, I want to see the mole men in it.
No.
I want to see the mole men
Not the mole.
I want to see the
Oh
moles.
my
I
god.
want to see the
Not
moles.
No.
Whatever the moles are called in Mario, I want to see those.
Can we just
We'll
make
have to
like a
look this up for next
moratorium
episode.
on Plugged In? Like no more moles. Can we like no more moles?
No.
It's just
Please.
No.
Oh my gosh, that'd be really cool though. Do you guys think this will come to like any streaming services though, like Peacock?
HBO. I'm calling you.
Actually, not HBO.
Peacock. It'd be
Peacock.
Peacock.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
Illumination, Universal.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool though. Oh my gosh, what do you guys think was missing from this movie? Do you think anything else could have been added?
Wario and Waluigi.
So true.
That, honestly, I can't think of anything.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe Mario getting the fire flower, maybe.
Yeah, Peach
Maybe
got it though, which
that's
was still
fun.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It
And
was
Donkey
an
Kong
unexpected
of all
twist.
people.
Oh, Donkey Kong. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my god, I'm blanking right now. But yeah, no. Be sure to check out the Mario movie though when it's in theaters. It's currently in theaters.
In
It's
theaters.
a
Go watch
5
it.
out of 5 movie now. Guess what? I changed my rating just because it is a 5 out of 5. It's just a 4. I don't know why. I did
That's what I thought.
4.5 out of
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Join us.
Exactly. You guys
5 out
have
of 5
convinced
rating.
me.
That's what I
You guys have
thought.
convinced me now. But anyways, moving right along then, some interesting Minecraft news, which is very unexpected. Some leaked documents from Ukraine got leaked through a Minecraft Discord server. That is a very, very interesting headline. I didn't think, if you told me a year ago that I would be reading this headline for y'all, I would be very, very shocked. But how do you guys feel about this? This is a very unique story.
Hi, welcome to the internet. Welcome to the internet.
Right.
Discord, never would have thought it would have come from Discord. I mostly would have thought it would have come from like Reddit.
Yeah.
Reddit of all places.
Reddit of all places.
To be
Right.
Reddit's
honest.
a scary place.
Reddit is a scary place.
How do you feel about this tonight?
I mean, given certain things that are happening outside of this, I wouldn't be like surprised. If anything, I'm just surprised that it came out of a Minecraft game. If I'm gonna be entirely honest.
Why
Like-
Minecraft? I mean, like, it's
Listen, if
interesting.
you can give people a way to find information, they're gonna find it.
That's so true. It's interesting to see like why they would do it in Minecraft though, like not any other games. Like I know there's this whole thing about like an uncensored library Minecraft server or something like that. Like, do you guys have any
That's
thoughts
the
about that?
main. That's the main reason in my eyes why it happened in Minecraft, because you have all these millions of servers that go on every day.
Right. yeah.
Anything
It's
can
very
get into
popular.
any of them, and it just happened to be on Minecraft, which doesn't really surprise me much.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you guys think the uncensored library is a good or bad thing?
It's bad.
It is bad.
Bad.
Yeah,
I don't play much
it's
Minecraft,
obviously
but it's bad.
Okay, maybe I might be the odd one out here, but I see this as both a bad and good thing. Because on one hand, it is
Okay.
bad because, you know, obvious things of people being able to put whatever they want.
That's
which,
like very, very private and secret information too. Yeah.
that. But on the other hand, I have seen other countries, for example, that may not be able to use the internet, that are able to use this server to actually be able to communicate with each other, which is probably the only good thing I can be able to say about this. Like on the whole, it is a bad thing. But the only glimmer of hope is that people who may not be able to like communicate or read things that say their government may not want them to read may be able to like access that information. So that's the only probably good thing I could say about it.
It's interesting because like this story's been very present for like the past week or so, right? I mean, like it's interesting because I don't think I've heard anything of like Minecraft, the people of Minecraft and Mojang, who's the company who makes Minecraft, address anything about this too. Like, do you think they'll at some point like release like a press statement. We do not condone these actions, or we condone these actions, or something like that.
Let's hope.
I hope
I
so
would
too.
think so.
Yeah,
That
they
would
should
be-
take responsibility.
Like,
for it,
regardless
too.
of whether they like agree with it or not, like they're gonna have to say something.
And if they don't, like, some legal action could come from it.
It would be the smart idea.
It would be the smart.
It would
Right.
be the very smart idea, but
And the obvious, clear.
never happens.
It never
sometimes.
happens sometimes. Yeah,
Which is
it's
sad,
pretty
really.
crazy.
Is what it is.
It is what it is. Do you guys think like Minecraft will also like update its like security measures too, so that you can't put these kinds of things on the internet for billions of people to see? That's like very top secret information.
Let's hope.
I hope so.
That's all I say.
feel like
Let's
this
hope.
has been a big issue for a while now too. Like it's just been like the storm's been coming and now it's just unleashed and stuff. Like Sinai, what do you think?
I think it will definitely like get into, I think not even just Minecraft, but just like other games that you're allowed to do this in, because I know for a fact that there are like people were doing this in like games that had like text chats where you could be able to do that in.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that this will, if they do up security, this is not going to happen for just Minecraft. This will probably be for other games.
The internet's a very scary place.
Internet,
folks.
am I right?
Internet, am I
Oh
right?
my
The internet's a very scary place, folks, so stay
Right.
safe out there. Now, moving on, let's head over to Pascal for his What If segment.
Hello, Marauder Nation. Welcome to MUTV's Plugged In's Imagine to Remake, Reboot, and Retell segment. I'm Pascal McAneasy, and this segment is about questioning you, the audience, about what if a movie, anime, cartoon, or live-action TV show gets a reboot or remake. And tonight we're talking about what if Blue Beetle gets a spin-off series from the MCU or the DCU. DCU to be exact. Well, but enough about that. So, how will fans react to the adaptation, to the spin-off? How will the spin-off be different than the original upcoming film? Which will the Hollywood company need do the production on the spin-off? And who will reprise their roles in Blue Beetle? If you have, just comment us on Instagram or Twitter or any social media platforms, and give us and subscribe to our channels. And I think that we've run out of time. Tune in next time, Marauder Nation. Take it away, you guys.
Now, I feel like there's not as many upcoming movies for over the summer. I think it'll get more towards the late summer, but I feel like there's been so many good movies before, there's not as many coming up, but still good, important to talk about. Renfield is coming out April 14th. About Dracula, and Nicolas Cage is playing Dracula, which is the best casting choice I could have ever imagined. I'm so excited for that.
I'm excited.
I'm
I'm
very,
really
very
excited.
It's gonna be so
really
cool.
excited.
And also Ben Schwartz, one of my like comedy legends, one of the comedy legends out there from Parks and Rec and stuff, is gonna be in that movie as well, which is gonna be really cool. Then coming up April 21st is Beau is Afraid, which is another A24 exclusive.
A24.
Which is going to be really cool, starring, why was I thinking Jason Momoa? That is starring Joaquin Phoenix.
Sir.
Phoenix.
Joaquin
Sir.
Phoenix and Jason Momoa.
It's because
Sir.
we talked about Minecraft in the Jason Momoa Minecraft movie. It's Skull Cut. Okay. So Beau is Afraid, starring Joaquin Phoenix, not Jason Momoa, is coming April 21st. And
Joaquin Phoenix.
What is going on?
I thought they de-aged him.
What?
I thought they de-aged him in the movie.
They did.
No,
yeah.
they did not.
They did not
It's, a
de-age him,
it's an
though.
actor that plays young Beau.
That's crazy.
Oh
That's crazy, though. I never knew
God.
that either. But Joaquin Phoenix is playing multiple characters, too. How do you guys feel about that?
I love it.
It'll
That's
stretch
pretty
his
cool.
acting
I'm excited.
range.
His
excited.
range.
I'm
His
excited.
range.
Yeah.
It's going to be so cool. But anyways, moving right along, that is all the movies for April. But moving on to May, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 comes out May 5th. Perfect timing because that's right around the end of school. I get to celebrate with little Guardians. I'm ecstatic for this movie. I'm super glad James Gunn got to be back on this project because I know that he was a little bit hot water in the past, but he's in the movie now with all of the original cast. It's just going to be an overall fun movie, don't you guys think?
I'm excited.
Very, very
I
excited.
don't like the Guardians movies, but I'll watch this one.
Thank
You don't like the Guardians
No.
movies?
No,
Why?
I don't know. Ones
Is it?
that
Are
never
they just
resonated.
very silly?
No.
No, it's not
Oh.
even just that. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my favorite Marvel
True.
series to go to.
The soundtrack was already released as well, so I've been listening to that on repeat too, so I just love it. But anyways, moving on from that, Fast X, which is Fast 10, the 10th Fast and Furious movie, is coming out May 19th. I remember seeing the first one in theaters when it came out in 2021, and it was just the way they went into space was just like so unrealistic. Like I was watching it with my brother, and we were just like, what? We were like flabbergasted. We were just
A
like,
rocket
what?
strapped to the top of a
Top of
Pontiac
that?
Fiero.
Exactly. It
Also-
makes sense.
Wait,
apparently.
Yes, it does.
I don't know.
I'm so annoyed that we're now getting to 10 now.
Okay,
Like,
okay. It's split into 2 parts. So
Oh, it is. Oh, that's
Stop
good to know. So
it.
Fast X will come out May 19th. When's the
No.
next part coming out then?
next year, I think,
Next
or
year
the
some
year
point.
after, I don't know.
Oh my
They're probably
God.
filming now, or they like filmed
More than
everything.
likely.
Or, yeah.
See,
More than likely.
this is the thing. I like the first maybe 5 Fast and Furious movies, and the only reason I like the last 2 was because I believe 5 was it 4 or 5 that had Dwayne Johnson in it.
Yeah.
Like
5.
5. Okay, so the only one I really stopped at was 5 because The Rock was in it. But like once we got to 6 onward, I'm just like I'm bored.
I know. Like it's just
like,
the same
what-
thing told over
yeah,
and over
exactly.
again.
So I'm like, with 10, I'm like, okay, I see where we're going with this. I like certain sections of the trailer, but
I'll be there
it's
either
just,
way.
Yeah, me too. I'm definitely gonna make sure to see it in
You know,
theaters.
I'll be
And
there
then The
anyway.
Little Mermaid comes out May 26th in theaters with Halle Bailey, not Chloe
There-
Bailey.
there
Halle
we go.
Bailey is starring as Ariel with a very interesting cast. We have Javier Bardem as King Triton, which is very, very cool. Melissa McCarthy is Ursula. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Do you guys think you're gonna see
only
it?
finally
reason-
my territory.
Yes. Only reason I'm going is because it's in IMAX.
That it is.
That's
in
the only
IMAX.
reason I'm going.
You want to see like the ocean
So-
atmosphere in IMAX, just being like, whoa,
It's
this is
just
so cool.
No,
it's just a regular movie. It's
no,
just
for real. I just
no expanded ratio.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I just for some reason I'm excited because Halle Bailey's gonna be in it. Like I like her as a singer, and she's from what I've seen, she's done really well.
She has,
Like
yeah.
I don't know. I'm really mainly just going because she's in it. And like
She's
the
gonna do so well.
representation of that of her being
Exactly.
there, that's the main reason I'm going.
Exactly.
I'm not really happy about it only because it's a Disney remake and I cannot stand Disney remakes sometimes, but I'm hoping that it's going to be good.
And then one of the other films that's coming out in June is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We've been waiting
Yes.
for
years.
years for this movie.
Years.
I
I'm
remember
excited.
seeing it for the first time in theaters. I was just like, this is the best animated movie I've seen like ever.
Yeah.
No, that's a lie. I'll redact that for now. But as of this moment, it's one of my one of the best animated movies of all time. I mean, like you have Shameik Moore as Spider-Man and Jake Johnson also as Spider-Man. A lot of Spider-Man. It's a lot of Spider-Man women. And also Haley Steinfeld as Spider-Gwen as well, which is really, really cool. Gwen, that version of it too. Do you guys think you're going to see this one?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm sure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no choice but not
Yes.
to.
It's just seeing like the way they film everything too with the animation. It's just such high quality and such high caliber, which is
absolutely.
absolutely incredible. But anyways, well, that's all the time we have for today's episode. I'm Kevin, along with Sanai and Tyler. Tune in next week for another riveting discussion in the world of pop culture. Have a great night, Millersville.